So, and to get on to the thing that everybody wants to know, 4K, 10K, 2019 YPP monetization requirements. Oh no. So, as you will see, I will post it here. There's the article that I've referenced for this video. It's the only piece of solid evidence that I've been able to, kind of demonstrate to you guys. Anyway, here's the clip of the article. Okay, so for those that don't want to read this, I will read some of it out loud for you. I cut off the top of the article because it just basically says what happened in the past, and so does half of this article. Really, the meat of this is down here. In all likelihood, the next revision to the partner program rules will likely see the number of channels monetized reduced to under 1 million. And data gleaned from Social Blade suggests that would mean the 2019 YouTube partner program minimum requirements would likely be set at 4,000 subscribers and 10,000 watch hours. So, if you can go further on, it basically states the percentage points of what those would be. So I've read some other articles about YouTube's financial position and so forth, and it would make sense. It jives exactly with this, right? So with all that, today's 2.5 small YouTubers with less than 10,000 subscribers have to look forward to during 2019-20, as by design, most, or at least 95%, will not achieve the 2020 requirements. So, that's their plan. Sorry, but I happen to believe in this, so let's finish off the show. And then, once you've perused that, or you paused on it, or read it yourself, or whatnot, as you can see, it basically states, a strategy to lower the amount of monetized channels. So, simply put, what it doesn't say, in between the lines there, folks, is that the YouTube business model, how it is right now, is non-sustainable. Okay, they can't just keep monetizing channels out of the blue. So, to phrase it another way, if you reach the requirement stats right now, 1K, 4K, they kind of have no choice but to monetize your channel, but they do, because they're going to start looking at your content, they're going to start doing reviews, and that's why people are having, their things rejected, and, they're getting all kinds of different reasons from YouTube. But a lot of folks out there are still scratching their heads going, okay, well, I changed my content, I scrubbed my whole channel, I'm doing everything different, I'm not, why am I still, well, it's because, you end up with that line in their policy that says, well, we reserve the right to do really whatever we want. So we're at their behest, and there's a little bit of luck involved too, because this isn't a defense, but the algorithm does make mistakes, and sometimes human intervention is needed to correct those mistakes that for channel strikes and stuff, like going from 1K, 4K to 4K, 10K. It may be less, but I don't think so. It may be pushed off a little bit longer, but I don't think so. It's just, this is my prediction, unfortunately, folks, of what's going to happen, this coming February from YouTube. So some of these steps that we see them doing now, and I bet, myself, and I bet a lot of you are thinking, well, Jesus, why are they doing all these things, and they're messing around with the beta so much and everything, instead of fixing some of the existing problems that are there? Well, they don't want to fix them, obviously. They're happy with the way the notification system works, right? Even though people scream at them all the time about it. Anyway, I know it's not the most pleasant news, but that's why we're here in such this pleasant spot to bring it to you. I don't want this to be true, folks. I really don't. I worked hard to get to 1K, 4K, and I'm almost there, and I know a lot of you did too, so it's going to kind of suck that if this happens, that they're going to raise the bar so high, but I do think they really have no choice, and this isn't a defense of YouTube, this is just an explanation of how their business model is working. Let's say, people have referred to YouTube turning into TV. Well, that's kind of exactly what's going to happen. So they want to lower the number of channels that qualify for monetization to really just a few. So I think I would predict, if this pattern continues, that in 5 years' time you'll need 1 million subs, 100K subs or something like that to be able to qualify for monetization, because they want that number to be about, 1 or 2%, maybe 5% of the actual channels out there that are actually monetized, because that's about how much advertising money there is to go around. It's just math. It's just simple math. So just take a little pause here, because I might edit this part out of the video. I don't know. There's another article that I read that's pretty recent, that talks about them closing down Hangouts, Google Hangouts. So anyway, it's losing money for them. They don't like losing money, so they're going to shut it down. It looks like in 2020 they've sort of announced. You know how YouTube is kind of fit with their little announcements. They kind of like to drop the seed of an idea, and then see if it flies. They do a lot of experiments and things. There are tests, cases, all that stuff. It's weird. So I would consider this here to be, a small YouTuber's prediction about the 2019 YPP monetization requirements. But it also might help plant the seed of this idea and, soften the blow that, okay, if this does come to fruition, I'm not going to be, hey, I told you so, guys. I'm just going to be like, okay, I did kind of warn you that this could happen, so, take it for what it is. I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Philip Cochran. Please subscribe if you have not already. Please leave me a comment. Please hit that like button. Love and peace from Canada. We are YouTube. You and me.